What's up, brother? Just on the ground, you got clowns out here asking me what my intentions are today. Bro, I'm trying to train. I'm locked in. For this camp, we've been keeping it pretty with the same kind of pattern. You know, we wake up around 8:30, and then head to the, strength and conditioning gym.
Keep that pace. Keep that pace. 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds. Attaboy. Perfect.
Different started training.
No, I'm still going to go in there and try to smash his head in. Yeah. That's it, really.
Brilliant chance, really.
I love sparring, I love training. So when you love what you do, it's just easier. Favourite bit about camps, pushing your body to the limits, breaking records, breaking PBs, the nitty gritty, getting up how hard it is.
Ryan Garcia and Conor Benn are training relentlessly in their respective camps, and the tension between them already feels deeply personal before a single punch has even been thrown.
And wakes up and he runs like Forrest Gump. And he doesn't have to, but he does.
Wake up, run at 5 in the morning when you're tired, go back, have a nap. It makes them sparring harder.
It smells of hard work. And a lot of to be fair.
Yeah, I like that. It allows me to push my body harder.
This is the stage where all the hard work in camp begins to reveal its purpose. Ryan Garcia appears to be dedicating a lot of attention to sharpening his defense, focusing on head movement, quicker reactions, and preventing himself from becoming a stationary target under Conor Benn's constant pressure. When facing a fighter like Benn, defense goes beyond simply staying out of danger. It means forcing him to miss, drawing him out of position, and making sure every error comes with a price.
Weights, we do, conditioning drills, sprints, all that stuff. Then we take a minor, 10-minute break, and then we head to, boxing.
As training continues, Ryan's camp footage reveals a fighter determined to refine every weapon in his arsenal. He has looked quick, composed, and precise in sparring, with his movement and timing appearing more polished as discussions surrounding the fight grow louder. Yet the punch that continues to capture everyone's attention is that devastating left hook. It is the same shot that has altered the course of fights for Ryan in the past, and against Conor Benn, it could once again be the punch that completely shifts the momentum.
Lock up top 3. Lock up top 4. Lock up top 3, 2. Again. Time. Like 6. Like 6. Good thing.
Ryan Garcia has also been putting in intense rounds on the heavy bag, and the training footage offers insight into the tempo he is aiming to establish. Every strike appears focused on precision, timing, and efficiency rather than relying solely on raw power. That approach becomes crucial against Conor Benn, who rarely allows his opponents a moment to settle. Ryan will need to maintain his composure, keep his combinations crisp, and be prepared to let his hands go the instant Benn attempts to cut off the distance.
Easy. Your left on the izquierda.
The heavy bag sessions make it clear that Ryan is not going through the motions or training for the spotlight. He appears fully committed and completely focused on the task ahead. The message behind it all is straightforward. If this fight becomes a reality, he understands the danger in front of him and is preparing for it with complete seriousness. Ryan's preparation goes far beyond landing punches and looking impressive during training sessions. As talk of a potential fight with Conor Benn continues to build, he has also been dedicated to taking care of his body, maintaining a strict diet, and staying disciplined outside the gym. That side of the process is just as important because a matchup like this is not decided by speed and power alone. Success comes from proper preparation, effective recovery, and ensuring the body is fully equipped to handle the pressure when the moment arrives.
And I don't know how long. I forgot how easy it was without a sauna suit. Javante, I'm coming for you.
He's coming back. We're all prepped up. Remember, in cooking, it's all about the prep. We want to time everything right. We're going to start searing the fish, saute our veggies, plate everything up, and make a beautiful dish for you guys. That's on my bucket list. All right, Rhino. Plate's ready for the cake.
Thank you.
Very well. Discipline is everything. Ryan's super disciplined. One day he says, hey, you gotta cut down on this, cut down on that. It goes down to him and how he's gonna cut his weight and how he's feeling.
Food is damn good. Carlos makes some.
For a fight like this, managing weight could play a crucial role. Ryan has to come in strong, but he cannot afford to sacrifice the speed and sharp reflexes that make him dangerous. That requires a clean diet, proper hydration, and no mistakes in discipline throughout the camp. Conor Benn is known for his pressure style, so Ryan cannot show up flat, drained, or even a step slow. He needs fresh legs, sharp timing, and a body that responds instantly from the first bell. The gym footage highlights the hard work, but the discipline around nutrition and weight management could prove just as important when fight night arrives.
For dinner tonight, we got some real nice beef tenderloin, AKA fillets. Right, got a little mashed potatoes. We got our mushroom mix right here. We're gonna saute them with a little butter. We got our broccoli all blanched off. We're ready to fry everything. You have all the elements that he needs to be a top athlete.
I just monitor my eating, keep assessing myself every time I take a bite, see if it worked, if it was enough, if it wasn't enough, and then make adjustments.
At the same time, Ryan has also been spotted playing golf during his training camp, showing that his preparation is not only focused on hard sparring and intense gym work. For him, golf can help improve concentration, patience, balance, and provide a way to stay mentally relaxed during a demanding training period. A potential clash with Conor Benn would come with significant pressure, especially because of the buildup, the trash talk, and the expectations surrounding it. Because of that, staying calm outside the ring becomes just as important as staying sharp inside it. Benn brings constant aggression, but Ryan appears to be shaping his camp around maintaining both mental and physical control.
It's all right. The cameras. Oh my gosh, I topped it, dude.
Nice work, Coach Komodo. Oh, right into the gunk. Looks like you're playing Ryan's ball.
That first hole, it's fine.
Komodo usually costs Ryan money, but you know, today's gonna be
Yeah, today's been going good.
Any similarities between boxing and golfing?
No, not at all.
Sandwich.
Different. Different skills, huh?
That's a good little 40-yard shot.
Yes. That's a shot. Get out.
Whoa.
Good boy.
My teammate needs me. I cut through. Fat.
Ryan has also talked about the influence of being around Canelo Alvarez, particularly in terms of ring IQ, composure, and staying calm under pressure. These lessons are not always directly taught. Sometimes they are absorbed simply by observing greatness, studying daily habits, and seeing how a champion controls the rhythm of a fight. Ryan feels he has taken a lot from that experience. Against Conor Benn, that kind of composure could prove vital. If Benn applies constant pressure, Ryan cannot afford to get emotional. He will need to stay composed, dictate the tempo, and remain a step ahead in every exchange.
I have to have a good feel for the game, and I think I do, especially now. So I'll be probably taking in just those memories of watching somebody that's a superstar and knowing how to handle it, and just knowing how he's so in control in the ring at all times. And that's kind of what I pride myself, like I'm in control of this. You know, don't let him make sure you neutralize everything they're trying to do.
On the other side, Conor Benn is training with the same intensity that fans have come to expect from him. While Ryan's camp appears more balanced, focusing on clean nutrition, technical refinement, and even activities like golf to maintain mental relaxation, Benn seems fully locked into a pure fighting mindset. His preparation is built around pressure, power, and aggression, which reflects the exact style he would aim to impose on Ryan Garcia. Every punch he throws looks like it carries serious intent. That contrast is what makes this matchup so intriguing. Ryan is working to stay sharp and capitalize on openings, while Benn is preparing to turn the fight into a rough, fast, and uncomfortable battle.
Pushing your bodies to the limits, breaking records, breaking PBs, the nitty gritty, getting up there, how hard it is. I just love all that. Chasing them 1%.
Obviously, these two fights here with Eubank are fantasy fights for the British public, fights that haven't been done before in history, but ultimately my goals and aspirations and desires to win a world title are 147.
Benn is not just hitting pads and posing for the cameras. He is also putting in serious sparring rounds where he focuses on timing, pressure, and inside fighting. That aspect is crucial because against Ryan Garcia, he cannot afford to stay at range and allow Ryan to pick him off from the outside. He will need to close the gap, apply constant pressure, and force Ryan to work every second of the fight. His sparring sessions appear designed around exactly that approach. Benn's goal is to make the contest uncomfortable, create exchanges, and prevent Ryan from settling into any kind of rhythm. While Ryan is preparing with speed, counterpunching, and control, Benn is preparing to turn it into a physical, high-pressure battle from the opening round.
It's just, you know, fully focus and be able to get up at 5 in the morning, do the runs without getting him. The whole point for me now is to make every session as hard as I possibly can.
Yeah, got it done now though. Oh, I got sparring later to be fair. Oh, yeah.
Ryan Garcia is clearly deep into a high-intensity training camp of his own. His sessions are pushing him toward peak fight-ready condition, combining strength work, conditioning drills, technical boxing, and sharp punching routines. The emphasis is not only on power but also on speed, timing, reaction, and the ability to stay sharp even as fatigue begins to set in. In the gym, Ryan is repeatedly drilling combinations to keep his punches crisp and accurate. He is also engaging in tough sparring sessions to test himself under real pressure. With Conor Benn on the horizon, this camp appears centered on discipline, consistency, and ensuring Ryan enters the ring fully prepared. Ryan is also dedicating serious time to pad work and hand speed drills, where his focus on timing and accuracy becomes even clearer. On the pads, he is working closely with his coaches to sharpen his rhythm, improve his reactions, and develop more explosive punches without losing control. His hand speed training is built around quick reflexes, fluid combinations, and efficiency in close-range exchanges. Against Conor Benn, that could prove to be a major weapon. If Benn applies pressure, Ryan's faster hands and sharper timing could turn small openings into dangerous opportunities.
Lock up top 3. Lock up top 3. Lock up top 3-2. Yeah. One time. Like this. Like this. Good thing.
The rumors surrounding the fight intensified when Showbiz the Adult tweeted, "Yep, Conor Benn versus Ryan Garcia in September. I literally said it in my video." That post added more fuel to the ongoing discussion about a possible September clash. If it does happen, the fight would bring together two major sides of boxing, with Benn linked to Zuffa and Ryan still representing Golden Boy. The matchup already carries real heat because both fighters believe they can hurt each other. Their styles are very different, which is why fans are treating it as a serious possibility. Ryan brings speed, timing, and a dangerous left hook, while Benn brings relentless pressure, aggression, and a physical style that can make any fight chaotic. That contrast is exactly what has people paying attention. Eddie Hearn also shared his thoughts on Ryan Garcia versus Conor Benn, saying, "I don't think it's a big fight in America, but it's a big fight in the UK. Ryan is a big star in America. Conor is not." His comments highlight how differently the fight is viewed in each market. In the United States, Ryan Garcia clearly holds the bigger name with massive popularity, highlight reel moments, and strong star power. In the UK, however, Conor Benn has a stronger identity, supported by his fan base, fighting style, and the well-known Benn family name. Because of that, Hearn believes the fight may not feel as huge in America but could still become a major event in Britain. With Ryan's speed and left hook against Benn's pressure and aggression, the matchup still carries enough excitement to draw attention on both sides.
Ryan Garcia seems like it's going to be announced. What do you make of that fight? And is there any sort of thing going on in the background with yourselves and Conor Benn?
Yeah, there's still a lot of legal questions that need answering, and we'll deal with that appropriately. But you know, in terms of that fight, I think it's a good fight. You know, I don't think it's a big fight in America. I think it's a big fight in the UK. Obviously, Ryan's a big star in America. Conor's not. Ryan's a bigger star in the UK than Conor is in America, and Conor's a big star in the UK. So, yeah, I don't think it's a fight that's going to do massive numbers, but I like the fight. I think it's exciting. I think at 147, Ryan's a big fight. I don't think Conor should be fighting at 147. I think, you know, I like him up at 160 or up towards that weight class, but I don't see a way he beats Ryan Garcia.
Trainer Tony Sims also made a strong claim, saying that if Conor Benn defeats Ryan Garcia, it would rank among the biggest victories in British boxing history. That statement highlights just how significant this opportunity could be for Benn. Ryan Garcia is a major global name, especially in the United States, and a win over him would instantly elevate Benn's profile on the international stage. Benn has already established himself through pressure, power, and intensity, but beating Ryan would carry a different level of meaning. It would show he can overcome a world-level star with speed, danger, and knockout ability. For Sims, this is not just another fight, but the kind of matchup that could define Benn's career and take him to an entirely new level. Derek Chisora and Simon Jordan also discussed a potential clash between Conor Benn and Ryan Garcia, focusing on the expectations surrounding it. Jordan pointed out that Benn has earned well and built his name, but also suggested that his career has been managed carefully in terms of matchmaking. In his view, Ryan Garcia would represent a major step up in competition. That raises the bigger question. Is Benn truly ready for a fighter who has operated on a larger stage, with greater speed, reach, and global attention, or would this be the moment that exposes a gap between him and the elite level?
Conor has been wonderfully matched, marvelously matched, made enormous amounts of money, which no one begrudges people making money, but it's been wonderfully matched to achieve that. Ryan Garcia, whatever we may or may not think about his performance against Tank Davis, is at a level that could possibly expose Conor Benn to what people think is that he's not at this level. What's your view on that? Do you think he gets exposed in this fight, Conor?
Listen, Conor is my pal, so I'm not going to sit here and try to mess up his name and that. This is a good fight for him. He's always wanted a big fight. Now he's getting it on what's called Mexico Independence.
Mickey Bay also shared his perspective on the matchup, describing Ryan Garcia as something of a wild card, especially when he is operating at his best. Bay believes that if Ryan shows up in the right condition, he has a real chance of defeating Conor Benn. At the same time, he acknowledged Benn's toughness, determination, and willingness to fight, noting that he brings pressure, heart, and intensity that make him dangerous against any opponent. However, Bay also suggested that Benn could face problems against a fighter like Garcia. The key factor is Ryan's speed, timing, and power, which can punish opponents as they come forward. Benn's aggressive approach could potentially place him directly in those danger zones. When asked directly, Bay even admitted he could see a knockout victory for Garcia, although he still described the fight as competitive and intriguing overall. He also added that the bout would attract major attention, especially with ongoing rumors of a global streaming platform such as Netflix possibly being involved.
Yeah, Ryan, Ryan just like a wild card. He definitely got, when he had his best, I definitely see him beating Conor Benn. But like I say, I'd rather definitely fight one of them.
When you said that, you think that Ryan beats him, what do you see? Like, why do you feel that way?
I just think dude will probably run into something. Yeah, I think he'd run into something. He tough, he gonna bring it, but Conor Benn is a good opponent for him or Devin because he gonna bring it. He gonna come to fight. He got some heart, so he gonna come to fight. He ain't one of them dudes who's gonna just let you get it the easy way. But we definitely, definitely destroy him. Like,
yeah. So you're thinking that Ryan Garcia would knock out Benn?
Yeah, I think it's a possibility. Yeah.
Is it a big fight? Conor Benn and him. I heard there's rumors saying that it could be on Netflix.
Regis Progrise did not hold back when giving his opinion on Conor Benn, as he openly questioned whether Benn has truly proven himself at an elite level. In his view, Benn's reputation and name recognition may be stronger than the actual level of opposition he has faced inside the ring. It is a blunt take, but it adds more tension to the conversation around a potential fight with Ryan Garcia. For Benn, a matchup like that would be a perfect opportunity to shut down the criticism and prove he belongs at the top. However, if things go the other way and he suffers a clear defeat, the same critics will feel justified in their doubts about his level.
I came back to the corner in like the first or second round. I said, he's not that good. I said, man, he's not that good. He don't hit that hard either. He's not this monster everybody talking about. He does hit hard, don't get me wrong. But he was like, I said, bro, he's not that good. He doesn't hit that hard. This guy is, I got it. I feel like, man, I got it. And I probably could have stepped up the pace, but at that time, bro, like I said, it was the first or second round. I was like, yeah, he not that good.
Oscar de la Hoya pointed out that Ryan Garcia is now in a stage of his career where he is consistently competing for major opportunities and meaningful titles, highlighting how much he has progressed. From his perspective, Ryan is operating at a level where every fight carries significant stakes, and that kind of environment naturally strengthens a fighter's confidence and experience. Because of that, De La Hoya believes Conor Benn would face serious difficulties if he were to step in with Ryan at this point. He suggested that Benn may not yet have the experience or complete skill set required to deal with someone already involved in high-level title conversations. In simple terms, his view is that Ryan is currently handling bigger challenges in boxing, which makes him a particularly tough matchup for Benn.
Have Conor Benn, who to me is like...
Is that even possible?
Well, absolutely it's possible, but you think about this, like, he's fighting for the Zuffa belt. So, and Ryan Garcia is fighting for all the belts. He's fighting for the WBC, WBA, IBF. Like, Conor Benn's with the Zuffa belt, you know, the unicorn pink Zuffa belt. So who knows if we can make that fight.
Make sure to check out our other videos on the screen.